from Philadelphia, former alum of St. Joe's, fresh in the stroke of Princeton. Jack Oliveira from Chicago, he's a senior, and we go off. Dartmouth and Penn on that far side. So a 7-boat race in this men's lightweight varsity second 8 final. Good start for Navy there in lane 2. Maybe Harvard just edging it over them. The Crimson and Navy just fighting it out in the first part of this race.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should expect that this race is going to be super close between all these crews all the way down to the line. Lightweight rowing is known for those absolutely minuscule margins because these guys are always so evenly matched physically. It can come down just to the tiniest little errors that you make that can make the difference between medals here. But looking across the field here, we're just trying to get a sense of the margins based on the camera shots that we're receiving here in the tower. It does look like, what would we call here? Maybe Penn has even had a nice start over on the far side.
Penn's had a great start on the far side. Daniel Ward is looking back on the field. Well, he's got his eyes straight down the boat, the man with the white hat in that Penn boat. Great start from the Quakers early on. I think Harvard will be too worried about that. They seem pretty into their race, into that rhythm.
Yeah, but look at this picture of the Navy boat. That's some determination if I've seen it. These are men on a mission, absolutely right to go with Harvard, I think. Very focused and determined indeed in that Navy boat.
So how's it looking out on the water, Fred?
Well, as you say, you could throw a large horse blanket over most of these bows here. Yale is the only crew out of contention. Pennsylvania looking very strong on the inside, spectator shore. Then Harvard has inched their way back into it along with Navy. So Harvard taking their time. Goodness. Pennsylvania still out in front. I'm getting the tower. Now it's Harvard trying to get in front of Pennsylvania. Navy going with them. On the inside over there, it looks like Cornell holding on very hard as well. Princeton back a little bit, running in 6th, and then Yale in 7th. So it's 1,000 meters through now, unofficially 2:56. Harvard looking very comfortable at this point. Good ratio, good long strokes. Get a rating check here for them. 36. That's a low rating for a lightweight championship. And now they're taking a push. Now Harvard's got a couple seats on Penn and Navy. Cornell running in 4th. Harvard says, let's go. Second 1,000. Let's tune it up. Pennsylvania has to keep an eye out. They're still running in 2nd ahead of Navy. And can Cornell work their way back into it? Cornell just 1/3 of a length down on Navy. Darth on the inside, trying to make a push. Dartmouth is coming up on Cornell. With about 700 meters to go, Harvard looks very poised. Sitting up tall, long catches, and they're pushing the boat away, stroke by stroke, taking more of a lead over Penn and Navy, over to the tower.
Thank you, Fred. And what have those guys on the far side been playing at? The Penn crew, they've been really keeping their powder dry, haven't they?
Yeah, they had such a great performance at the Eastern Sprints. I was excited to see them show up in the race for lanes early on in the program, and it turns out they didn't want to come to play on that day, but maybe they were just trying to pull one over on all of us, because here they are in the outside lane challenging for the gold medal against Harvard here and Navy.
Yeah, this is so crucial, this race for Navy. There's not going to be many medals for them today, but if Navy can medal in this event, that is going to be a big celebration for Sean Bagnall's program. Harvard, though, they look fantastic. Brilliant coxing from Gillian Medina, the local lady from Princeton, New Jersey. Coxed the 3V last year. And the men in front of her absolutely caning it for the finish. They're moving up now, Megan, and just edging away from the field.
Yeah, it does look like Harvard is really in control here, and even though they have these charges coming from Penn and from Navy, it does look like they are going to hold on to this margin, because it is probably almost a full boat length at this point. Here they come toward the finish line. Your race leaders, the Harvard Crimson, just absolutely charging here. Gotta feel good, looking for the line. Open water between themselves and silver medalist Pennsylvania. Late charge from Cornell. We'll see that photo finish between Cornell and Navy. And really hard-fought battle also here between the Big Green and Princeton. Rounding out the field, Yale on the far side.